next game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Oh, dang, man! Wow! Everyone's choosing Betray and stuff.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Dang!
Sigma. Phi. I'm sorry.
Why? Tenmuji. Why? I trusted you.
Look, I said I was sorry.
What, you thought I was gonna say Betray, even though I was freaking nice and stuff to you?
See? I told you. A soft heart is the easiest to break. Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
Just tell me one thing, Tenmuji. Why did you do it?
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered. I got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you. Only an idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose. You think I had a choice?
You think I would have screamed at everyone to come look at the body? That's what I would have said, at least.
Right. I think that's enough for me. I'm old, and I'm tired. So tired.
Tenmuji shuffled off, the same weight I'd earlier seen, sitting heavy on his shoulders. It was only then that I noticed an angry voice nearby. Was it her?
Hey!
Oh boy!
What the hell is this?
Hey, look, lady, I was gonna choose ally, I swear to God. But just as I'm about to do it, this little bastard runs in and hits the betray button.
What?
Oh, come on. Really gonna just try and play it dumb, huh? You're a manipulative little twerp, aren't you?
That's what happens when you got a pair saying Betray or, because they can blame it on, and then solo person's like, I don't know who did it. Or if they both did it.
Quark, is he telling the truth? Were you the one who chose Betray? No! I didn't do anything! I didn't have a chance to do anything before Mr. Dio pressed the button! I'm telling the truth! I promise!
Sure, kid. Whatever. The cute and innocent act isn't gonna work.
Fine. You just wait.
Alice turned on her heel and stormed off before Quark could reply, leaving him alone with Dio.
Man,
Dio. Not Dio,
your
Dio.
fault, Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me? How could you do that, Mr. Dio? You're a jerk.
I moved away silently to let them stare daggers at one another. It seemed that theirs wasn't the only team facing some friction, however.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose Betray? Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Dang! The air in the room seemed to turn thick and sour, hanging over us like a brooding, angry cloud. It was a grim omen of darker times to come.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're open.
They're already open.
Yeah.
Right you are. So, let me just close them.
The Amberdex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Amberdex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Okay, so wait a second. This is how you know you choose a different path or not. You see this right here? And yeah. Although this path over here, those paths are kind of making me wonder why those are, yeah. But, yeah, that's basically it right there. Although it looks like if you chose Betray, yeah, it looks like there's just a bunch of single pathing for the time being there. The heck? I'll be right back. Well, I'm gonna leave that part in because that was a little eventful. Yeah. Yeah. I'll explain what happened in another video. Like, you'll see this probably about 5 days or so later, but yeah. Yeah. Quick explanation. Quick story. Guy beat our house with branches. Dad, angry. People called my dad a white, or, oh yeah, they were black and said to my dad to get his white skinny, since this is an M-rated game I can say it, his white skinny ass back in the house. Dad called the cops. Everyone ran for the hills except for one guy. Well, before that, the 2 people kinda peed in our yard, and then they all ran, and then the one guy was just saying to get his white skinny ass back in the house. And yeah, then he ran away, literally, with his 2 legs. He ran away and got away safely, and the cops arrived like 2 to 3 minutes later after he ran, and now they aren't able to do anything. That's what happened. So, good job, cops of America. Thanks for, even though my dad was on the line, you all 911 heard them call my dad what I said before, and they still took their sweet little time, even though they were right over by the party that was going on. And yeah, good job, cops of America. Good job. Haha. Anyways, moon cards? Yes, moon cards. They look like suns, though. Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them? Oh, that makes sense.
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Oh god, so once someone gets 9, everyone's going to tackle said person so they don't get to the... yeah.
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,09,004,897.
What an odd number.
Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like you have to have 3 people exactly?
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Yeah, really. That's called changing the rules.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding, ding, ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
Okay, I think I got it. But wait, hold on a minute. Do these even come off?
No,
Yes!
they do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way?
You die.
Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, B.O. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do!
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really. You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 when someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way.
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Isn't there a way to fake a heart? Like, isn't there a way to stop your heart just, like, for 2 minutes or something like that? And then you die. Well, you die like that, but then you are brought back to life. Wait, what about that defibrillator in the infirmary? I'm getting ahead of myself. Yes, getting ahead of myself.
Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round.
Oops. I guess that's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game. There. That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Alas or Siggy. Or Fido. Or maybe Mooney.
The people with one.
Or maybe everyone.
I can do that too, you know. What?
Why? Yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
I get it. Sigma, Phi, Alice, and I only have 1 BP. If any of us chose Ally and got betrayed, our BP would drop below 0. What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Kinda obvious.
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people, so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building, or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing.
Now what?
The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs.
Well, no duh.
You already saw them, right?
Yes.
There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green.
Yeah.
That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look. The color's changed, hasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, my color's changed. It's magenta now.
Mine's magenta too. Me too. Hey, wait! It wasn't just the color that changed. I'm a solo now.
Looks like Clover and I are still pairs, though.
I'm a yellow pair now.
Wait, looks like Clover and I are still? Did I read that right? Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. What it means. Okay.
I am yellow as well, but it seems I'm still a pair.
Then who's the yellow solo?
Me. Still a solo. Looks like I'm cyan.
I'm a cyan pair. Aren't you one too?
Yeah. Says pair, and the color's cyan.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed.
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
The parent solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything. Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right?
Oh.
I'll never see you guys again.
I'm just kidding.
Did you really think I was gonna cry?
I knew it.
Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies.
What the? You effing... Jerk.
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday.
In that mysterious voice.
Have a nice tragedy.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So... what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah. Looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking, and if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5
Let's-
minutes would give us a good half hour or so.
Let's split up, gang!
Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed someone off. Or at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money. And my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get some fat ransom payout for me, they were going to have to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least, if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist's group server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Wow, you got some imagination there, Sigma. Well, yes. What? Wow. No wonder you were so detailed about that. But it was just the one time. Still. And she was the one who went after me. Okay. Fine. You win. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the nonary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. Backstory. I want to see something real quick. Okay, the escape's gonna be coming up soon. Followed by two other. Wow. Okay. Or not the escape, but the choosing thing. The moon was beautiful. Or December 25th. Wow, Christmas. 2028. Early morning, California desert. The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading back to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty, and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. It's 2:34 a.m., but it's December 22nd when I'm recording right now, so yeah. So why was I at school, typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons, actually. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat crap. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting this stupid thing, so I headed back to the campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Oh! Man, that's stupid. Even if you're Buddhist, how would you feel if I gave you homework and you celebrated a holiday that I didn't celebrate? Like, seriously, and a research project type. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. What a jackass. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Was that the politician's goodbye? All I got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Wow. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow, I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would be a good idea. Good point. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to the professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car, and I stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise, like metal on metal, and fell silent. God dang it! You stupid piece of crap! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing happened or worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Huh? What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door, and for a moment, I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Crap! Open, god damn it! Okay, don't make a comment saying, why did you do that first and not do it second and all that? What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head, stood up straight, and headed off. Let's go to the infirmary. I wonder if anyone's like, why didn't you choose somewhere different? Because I didn't feel like it. I want a cookie. The infirmary.
Sigma, huh? What do you want?
What? I just came by to check up on you.
Oh. I thought maybe you were here to kill me.
Oh, yeah, about that. Well, why would I do that?
Because I betrayed you in the last AB game. I'm the reason you and Fi are down to 1 BP.
Yeah, but that's hardly a reason to kill you.
Maybe.
It was clear that that conversation wasn't going anywhere. I shut my mouth and looked around the room. So is it just you in here?
On this side of the divider, yeah.
I want to talk to you still.
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Yes. Oh, the lady who was murdered, you mean? Yeah. You've been acting kind of weird since we found her. I want some questions answered. Is that your wife? Why is that?
Oh, what? Isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out?
Everyone... Only you, because everyone else was kind of freaked out, but you aren't acting freaked out. You're acting down.
What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
That's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear it has no problems killing them.
Oh, just trying to survive, huh?
Yeah.
Then don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you? I'll bet you a pound of neodymium the bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her. Who else could it be?
If Zero is one of us, then you're saying one of us murdered the old lady? You saw it too, right? The person in the gas mask?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything?
Not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark.
What? You and Quark were grabbed together?
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
Is he your grandson?
So what if he is? Why do you want to know?
Can't I just ask?
That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
I still wanted to know because you made it sound like it. But what if it does? Maybe it'll shed some light on something else.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
Why's that?
Quark's got nothing to do with this.
So it's got something to do with you, then?
God.
Oh! You wanna fight? Wanna fight? Huh?
What is it, goddammit? What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone?
Because you're suspicious.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you're acting suspicious. You're being all mopey and stuff.
There's nothing suspicious about me.
What the friggin' heck are you talking about? Alright, tell me this then. When and where did Zero Senior abduct you?
Yeah, forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now.
I'm trying to ask some questions, and I'm trying to be as calm as I can here. Alright, fine. I'll just ask Quark. Quark!
Hey, stop it. Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
Whoa! You're getting more suspicious by the... I'd started toward the partition as I spoke, with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded the divider, but... he was just standing there, a blank, slightly confused look on his face. Yeah, he doesn't look very healthy right now. Hey, Quark? Are you alright? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Is something happening?
I turned to look at Tin Miyuji. He looked back, confused. Weren't you listening to our conversation? And your eyes are not blank anymore.
Yeah. You were just talking so fast. I couldn't really understand.
Fast?
My head felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying. I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
Are you sure you're okay?
I think I'm just tired. Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And...
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. On it lay the body of the old woman. What? Tin Miyuji! What the hell were you thinking? You can't let Quark back here!
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
He's your freaking grandson! What are you doing? Just letting him just look at a dead body. Jeez.
Quark, get over here.
Anyway. You're really sure you're okay now?
yeah.
Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly, she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier. You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
Well, it looks to me like you're doing fine. I guess we don't have anything to worry about.
Yep. Come on. Let's get back to work. I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh?
Nope.
I see.
Yeah. I'll go check up on the others then. Tin Miyuji. Keep an eye on him, alright?
What, you think I need you to tell me that?
I'm starting to not like you, old man. I grinned and turned toward the exit. Where to go next? Let's go to the lounge. Check out the lounge, what it looks like now. More like a
Sigma.
bar to me.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
Wow. Really, game? Really? What are you telling me for? Oh, yeah. You were one of the first people in here, weren't you?
Yeah, so?
Well, did you notice anything?
No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable.
Okay. How about something more useful?
I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
Right.
Dio, what's this?
That?
Oh, cool. There's an eclipse on the 31st.
What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine.
Oh, come on! It's about astronomy. Can you even read?
Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
There's not even a freaking Saturn on there. Different strokes I guess.
It appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that.
Okay. Someone can't read. December 31st, huh? That's 6 days from now, right?
6 days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it is. Depends on how long I was out after they hit me with that gas, I suppose.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You'd better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
A cat?
A cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? Just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Well, it's more useful than how comfortable that sofa is.
Hey! The sofa's comfort level is very useful. What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a dog person, if you couldn't tell.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
Okay.
I'll let you finish.
So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right? Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end. Boo fucking who?
Fine. Never mind.
Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he'd found, even if Dio didn't, Luna and Phi appeared.
Oh, hello, Sigma. So this is where you were. Did any of you find anything?
Nope, we got squat.
You were looking, though, right?
Dio found a comfortable couch.
Hey, answer me.
Well, I mean, we weren't wasting time. I was just asking them what they had found.
And?
Nothing.
Useless.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. It'd take too long. Oh, jeez. That was a splash zone sneeze. It'd take too long to explain. Just had to have a look at this. I dug the paper out of my pocket and handed it to Luna.
It looks like a piece of newspaper.
Yeah, we found it in the infirmary safe.
The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What? What is Radical 6?
Just read the article.
Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
A cold silence fell over the room. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus?
I don't know. It doesn't really fit. I mean, none of us have shown any kind of symptoms, right? The words were barely out of my mouth when I remembered. Quark. No. He'd just been tired, right?
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah. It just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense? Besides, you found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it.
Why would Zero do something like that?
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
How do you mean?
What is up with this guy and think what he wants us to think, and you think, and all that. You think, I think, you think, ah.
This thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out. That article is a fake.
You've got a point. If it was real, why cut it out? Just leave a newspaper with the article circled in red, pen or something.
Right? That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
The other side? Oh, hold on. It's black.
See? There you go.
Something doesn't quite add up with that.
Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Because he might have blacked it out.
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
Or that. No. I'd bet you money an article like this was front-page news. It's too big a story. And I really don't think they'd put full-page ads on the back of the front page.
Exactly. Even I know that, and I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand.
Good for you. Exactly. Dots. More dots.
If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
I suppose you do have a point.
Yes, I agree.
Besides, I don't remember ever hearing any news about any pandemic. If it was really killing hundreds of thousands of people, I'm pretty sure that would have been on the news or something.
You're right. We would have heard about it.
Alright, let's have a look around, see if we can find anything else.
Good idea.
I'll be off then. What about you guys? The consensus seemed to be that they intended to remain. Okay, see you all later. With the wave, I made my way to the exit. Where to next? There was only one other place I hadn't gone.
Oh, Sigma.
Well? Have you found anything?
No. What about you?
Nothing. I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here. No secret passages so far.
I don't think we're gonna find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
You're probably right. A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
Right?
Hey, there's something I've been wondering about.
What?
So... What exactly is the deal with you two?
What do you mean?
Well, you obviously know each other pretty well.
Yeah, we do. We're half-sisters.
Oh, that makes total sense.
Any chance you'd buy that one?
Sorry,
Then
no.
what do you think we are?
I didn't feel like playing games. What's headquarters supposed to mean?
What?
I heard you two talking in the infirmary. You said something about getting in touch with headquarters. Oh my god, he knows! Oh no!
Alice, what should we do?
We've been breached! Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed.
Clover and I are co-workers.
Okay. Where do you co-work?
We can't tell you that.
Why not? Is it some sort of secret government project that you can't talk about?
You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
Does it have something to do with Zero?
Well, why would you think that?
Because you seem to know more about Zero than you're letting on, Clover. The way you were talking in the infirmary, there's even a Zero. Sure sounds like you've heard of Zero before to me. And Alice, from what you two were saying, I bet you know something about Zero too. Come on, you can't hide it forever. Just tell me what's going on here.
Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Clover.
It's okay. I think we can tell him a little.
What do you mean this isn't the first time?
About a year ago, 9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game. The rules were different, but it was called the nonary game too. Oh, wait, I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped. I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind it. No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9.
Other two?
Anyway, the people behind that nonary game also called themselves Zero.
Whoa. Hold on, Clover. Can you give me more details? Besides, how do you even know about this in the first place?
Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped.
What? You mean this is your second nonary game?
No. It's my 3rd.
Whoa. What the heck? 3rd?
The same thing happened 10 years ago.
Wait. What are you? Then that means you have something to do with this.
I
said
guess you
that
could
horribly.
say that.
What do you mean, guess? How could you not? Whoever keeps doing these nonary games must have decided they want you to play a 3rd one.
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Because the game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first nonary game has already been arrested.
What about the second one? You said there were 2 people for that one.
They're still on the run, but
Then it has to be them.
no. I really don't think so.
Why?
Because they already did what they were trying to do.
What?
There's no way they'd have another nonary game.
Okay. Well, that makes absolutely no sense. So, let me see if I have this straight. Yeah, just... Let me see. The notary game has already been done twice, by different people and for different reasons.
Yes. Well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so.
Then why is whoever's doing this calling it the notary game? Is it just a coincidence that they're calling themselves Zero?
I don't know.
That's not good enough. You've got to think. Clover, you're the key to figuring all this out. But you've got to think.
But I don't know.
Now Alice is going to come in and say, stop badgering her. Oh. What?
The gas mask.
The gas mask? Oh yeah, I saw it too. But what about it?
Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were...
The 22nd. The 22nd, like 3 days before. Whoa! Then it's gotta be the same person.
But I don't know why they do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here. Except for me and Alice, none of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago. Right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know I didn't have anything to do with it. Are you sure you've never met any of the other people here?
Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmyoji, or Quark, or Phi.
What about that K?
But Kay...
Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us.
Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not.
Then, before one of us could break the silence... Door didn't even open. Whoa. Don't punch me, man. Don't punch me. Tenmyoji? What's wrong?
Luna! Where's Luna?
She's not here.
What's wrong?
It's Quark. Something bad's happened.
Hey, calm down. What happened to Quark?
He just collapsed. I have to find Luna. She said she was some kind of a doctor, right?
Yes. Luna's over in the lounge. Where's Quark?
He's in the infirmary.
Got it. I'll go get Luna. You head back to the infirmary. Clover, Alice, you're with me.
Okay.
Right.
We bolted out of the crew's quarters and headed over the lounge and Luna. To the lounge. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, his results lit up on the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark, before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I
I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
What kind of viral infection?
Oh no.
I felt my stomach lurch. Don't tell me.
Yes. He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Oh boy. Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean?
Yeah, they have. I told them about it before we went to the lounge.
Okay.
What? No. No, that can't be right. Quark can't be... There must be something we can do. How can we cure him?
Well, the Atom says that there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it?
Was there none in the infirmary?
Sigma, Tenmyoji, and I looked everywhere. We didn't find anything.
We didn't find anything like that in the crew quarters either.
No luck in the lounge.
Oh, God. Then he's going to... Oh, God, no.
Tenmyoji's voice broke as he spoke. With a tortured sigh, he collapsed to his knees.
Quark?
Quark!
What? What was that? You had your mouth closed and then it smiled.
Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Quark,
Whoa!
what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Like this.
Oh no! No! Don't you dare! No! Don't!